the most visual demonstrations was on the Las Vegas Strip in front of the Bellagio fountains. News 3's Andrew Nomura was there.
Well, dozens of people rallied today outside of the Bellagio here on the Las Vegas Strip to send a message to the Supreme Court, along with lawmakers on Capitol Hill, that they should have access to abortion.
My body, my choice.
It's a cry that's happening across the country. A message they want to make sure everyone hears.
We're out here today on the anniversary of Roe versus Wade to remind everybody that we've lost those rights.
Casey Reason with the Grrl Army organized this Women's March rally in Las Vegas after the Supreme Court overturned the Roe versus Wade ruling last year. Getting through to lawmakers is even more important this year, even here in Nevada, where abortion is still legal.
Here in Nevada, we are very lucky that right now reproductive rights are protected, but that doesn't mean that can't change.
Unfortunately, the rest of the country is not that lucky, and we're marching for them today.
And one day, Jamie Bruce hopes her being out here today sets an example for her two sons.
But you shouldn't force people to be moms who don't want to be, or who aren't ready because they're 10 years old, that is sick, their children. I mean, they're little, I can't get into all the necessary stuff with them, but you know, someday they're gonna learn, and I just hope I raise them right.
News 3 also got a comment from the Catholic Diocese of Las Vegas, the pro-life director Kathleen Miller, who says in part her organization will continue to provide alternative services to women who may experience crisis pregnancies, who may regret abortion, or to the babies they care for. She also mentioned there are free services at pregnancy centers and maternity homes throughout the state. The White House also announcing that President Joe Biden will be signing a presidential memorandum to ensure the access to abortion medication. For now, we're here in Las Vegas. I'm Andrew Nomura, News 3.
Planned Parenthood Votes Nevada releasing this statement on today's anniversary, writing in part, with patients now turning to states like ours for access to care, there is an increased spotlight on existing barriers to access like cost, travel, time off, and proximity to a healthcare provider. As Nevadans and advocates for reproductive freedom, we are committed to the fight ahead to make access to abortion care more accessible and inclusive than ever before.
We begin with the latest on the massive Dropicana Road Improvement Project. Tonight, some new road closures are in effect. For the latest on where they are and how long you'll have to deal with them, let's go live to News 3's Andrew Nomura. Andrew.
Well, Steve, what we're seeing right now is that we see some crews, but they have not closed down Tropicana Avenue as of yet. We expect that to change in the next couple of minutes or so as NDOT looks to close Tropicana Avenue between Dean Martin Drive and New York for the next 8 days. So this is the next phase in the Dropicana road improvement project, right? The phase before that, you saw crews taking down the flyover bridge. To give you some history about the Tropicana interchange, it was built in the 60s. So right now, NDOT says that basically the road does not meet federal height requirements, so they'll be raising the road. Also, they will be widening the road for the future of the expansion of I-15. Tropicana Avenue will expand from 3 lanes to 4 lanes, and then they will also be expanding the sidewalks here from 5 feet to 10 feet. We spoke to NDOT spokesperson earlier on today who talks about how people can navigate these closures.
What we're really trying to tell drivers is plan your alternate route. Look ahead and see what route you want to take, but then be willing to change. So use a navigation app like Waze or Apple Maps so that you can reroute around backups in real time. We're going to have detours posted for both the closure of Tropicana and the closure of I-15, but we know that when you're moving thousands of additional cars onto those detours, they're going to fill up pretty quickly. So you want to be able to change course if necessary.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Justin with NDOT says that they are planning to close down the I-15 starting next week, January 27th, on that Friday for 3 days. So I-15 will be closed from Flamingo to Russell as they continue this Dropicana improvement project. Both Tropicana and the I-15 will reopen on January 30th, that Monday. For now, we're live here off of Dropicana Avenue. I'm Andrew Nomura, News 3.
All right, thanks, Andrew. That's a lot to remember. We appreciate you keeping all that straight for us, for sure. All of this road work will not be finished anytime soon, so be sure to stay with News 3 through every phase of the construction so you know what's happening and how it will affect your commute. You can also get the latest by downloading the News 3 app on your smartphone. Just open the camera on your smartphone and point it at that blue QR code on the top right-hand side of the screen. It'll connect you right away to the App Store.
Hi everybody, I'm Reed Cowan from News 3 Las Vegas. We want to thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always see more of our videos by clicking on the video links. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our YouTube updates. Thanks for watching.